Thank you, counsel. Thank you very much. We'll take the matter under advisement.
Your Honor, I think I have an ethical obligation to my client to make one point in 30 seconds.
Thank you.
We do not concede Your Honor's description of our
Mr.
position.
Dershowitz. Thank you.
Thank you.
What you seem to be presenting is an extremely novel argument which would upset probably going on certainly over a century of American entity law. Working people's money, it should not be the play toys of a bunch of idiots who run around and have fun and go to Mandarin Orientals around the world and talk about social proposals and litigation. There's a lot of people in this who make a lot of money off of just a lot of hoo-ha. Then you turn it on the Chancellor and say, well, wait a minute. He looked at their good faith rather than ours, and our good faith is we're like Sergeant Schultz. We knew nothing. One of the few things Strine's smart enough to do is to invest in index funds. My index fund should be balancing the stupidity of the gerbils on the wheel who are proposing idiocy. He reviews the trial record and concludes you don't, and says, this is not, no foundation has funded your Jacques Cousteau expedition. This is a publicly disclosed deal. These people, this is a stock exchange listed company. The financial interest of people have to be identified, and you've sued many times using that information. Do you have any, can you name one director who had a possible conflict of interest that wanted this to happen?
All the burden we have in this case is to show that the takings issue is a, quote, serious doubt of constitutionality. We don't have the burden of demonstrating that we win on that issue. And I think the conversation...
I would actually like you to start, Mr. Dershowitz, with whether you fairly raised this in the Court of Chancery.
And the answer is no. We did not fairly raise it.
We're not in the realm. Martians didn't come down and tell them to do this for sport. Why would they have wanted this to happen? And is our law such that we ignore everything that's real about humanity? Or should the trial court have just called the witnesses liars?
People often forget that under our law, the first obligation of a board is not to make profits. It's to make sure that the corporation only does business by lawful means and conducts lawful business.